and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a product review, and I'm sorry for all the noise that you can hear from outside my house because there's a main road outside and there are way too many vehicles and I can't basically control the noise. So we just gotta deal with it. Today I'm going to be reviewing two sets of makeup brushes and one single brush. So basically that's three kinds of brushes, and these brushes were sent to me for review, and I have been using them for the past 2 months, so I know exactly which one works like what. Probably not all of them because I have used only some of them, but still, majority of brushes I have used, and I can at least give you like a hands-on experience kind of review. So yeah, let's jump right into it. The company that sent me the brushes is called MakeupBrush.com. I will place the link on the screen and in the description box down below, so make sure you check that out. They got in touch with me in August and they gave me the liberty to choose 3 kinds of brushes. So I'm just reading the email because I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, so I selected 3 sets of my makeup brushes. One was the 7-piece high technique makeup brushes, which is, if you figured by the name, a dupe for Real Technique brushes. I will get to that, it's very exciting. The second one is a 5-piece rose... The second one is the Princess brush set, and the third one is a single brush which is called the Chunky foundation brush, which I liked for a very long time. They sent it to me in this little bag, makeup bag. I really like these kinds of bags because it's so handy when you have to travel and you have to dump all your makeup stuff in this, because it's just really handy, and I can even carry these in my handbags and stuff. I carry big ass bags, so little bags like these really help out. So basically this was the main bag, and there was all the brushes were inside this. You can't really see because there's another pouch inside it. Yeah, so you can see the brushes in here, and there were one set of brushes was in these. I like this, I don't know what it's called, this pulled neck kind of pouches. I really like them as well for brushes because I recently went for someone's wedding and I had to travel for that, and all my brushes fit in this, and I was very happy because I don't always like to carry those flip brush holder things. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So basically I don't like to carry these always for my brushes everywhere because these take a lot of space, and I'm always worried about the brushes being squeezed because it's very thin on the top. So I liked this for that because they're all in one little space and I can make a less chaotic area for them. So the first one we're going to be reviewing is the 7-piece high technique brushes, which did come in this. So these are the 7-piece high technique brushes, which are a dupe for Real Technique brushes. So basically in this set there are 4 face brushes and 3 eye brushes. So that's a whole set of 7 brushes, and the color combination is sort of similar to the Real Technique brush because obviously it won't be the same. The difference between these and the Real Technique brush is that the Real Technique brushes have actual metal at the bottom, like the body of the brush is metal, while these are plastic because this is very light compared to those. And also they have tried to do the same sort of, what do you say, shape and form and whatever, but since I haven't used all of the Real Technique ones, so I can't really comment on how they work. On their own, I'm going to start with the face brushes. This is a blush brush. I really like this brush because, well, I like the dome sort of shape of it, and the fact that it's so thin and so tiny. It places the product right where I want it, you know, and I can just blend it into like my temples, and it doesn't go all over the place basically, and I can be very light-handed with this or very heavy-handed with this, and that's what I like. The second one is the contouring brush. Now this brush is This is a basic flat contouring brush, although this is quite dense and quite wide on the surface, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not as thin as you would like it because it's quite dense and it has a very wide surface area. So I haven't used this because, I'll tell you why. I haven't used this because I have the Real Technique contouring brush. I know the shape has changed so much. Can you see the shape change? I know it's, once you start using it, I think it becomes like that for some reason. Now, the reason I don't like these brushes for contouring is because, first of all, it turns like this. It turns like this. And also because it's so dense, it sort of doesn't, I know it blends it well, but it doesn't place the powder products. Now, I don't do cream contouring, so there's no use for me for this brush. In cream contouring, I'm pretty sure it's easier to blend because it's so dense. I would prefer a less dense brush for my contouring, and I will get to that very soon because it's in the other set and I love that. These two brushes, although this is less dense than the Real Technique one, but I think it won't do contouring. I mean, it won't do for me the way I would like to, but you can still try it out if you have cream products and stuff. Although I would like to say that these brushes will work very well with foundation, any kind of foundations, I think, because I have used this with liquid foundations and BB cream, like a thick BB cream, and it blends in very well. So I am hoping that this works the same way if it's a dupe, but if it's not, then what are you gonna do? Third brush is this triangular foundation brush. It was very weird to me at first when I actually saw the Real Technique triangular foundation brush, and I was just like, how the hell are you supposed to use it? I did try to use this. The thing is, since it has 3 sides, I like this side for like getting under the eyes and everything. The only problem is I don't like flat foundation brushes, and I don't like the density for blending. For some reason, it just like takes away the product instead of actually settling it into the skin. I don't know, I'm not a fan of it. So basically, it has a golden handle, it has 3 sides. This is the pointier sides because it has 2 sides. This is side 1, side 2, and side 3. And if you actually look at it, I don't know if you can tell, it's quite triangular-ish. I have tried to use it, as you can tell it's dirty. I have tried to use it, I did not like it, so I don't totally recommend it. Probably somebody who likes flat foundation brushes and has used them regularly will accustomed to these quickly, because I've always been into the kabuki brush, dense flat top brushes, so not my thing. The next face brush is this big ass powder brush, which I really like because it's so soft. I haven't used this much. I used this I think a couple of times, but I really like it to dust like powder lightly over my face, you know, when I don't want my face to look too powdery. And I usually have the habit of using the puff that the powder comes with and like pressing it into my skin. Sometimes when I just want to lightly dust it over, this is perfect because it's so fluffy. Even though it's dense, it's not very dense, and it's very fluffy, so you can just like, I don't know what that was, just, yeah, you get the point. This also has a golden handle, and it's, as you can see, it is the biggest, fluffiest powder brush I have ever seen. Now to the eye brushes. So all the eye brushes have the silver handles, and there is one eyeshadow brush. I don't know what kind of brush this is because this has a very wide area. So there's an eyeshadow brush. This is a crease brush. This is an eyeliner brush. So starting with the eyeshadow brush, this has a very this brush has a very big surface. Although I really like the density of it, and I think you can use it for blending, but the surface of it is quite big, so I use it for probably applying a neutral toned color all over my eyelid, you know, after applying my eye primer and stuff, so it like covers the whole area. I have even tried this for blending into the crease. Like a normal blending brush works just as well. So this is a good 2-in-1 multi-purpose kind of brush. This crease brush has proven to be quite useful since it has a very it has a domey surface on top and it's quite dense and everything. So it's very good for like blending in the outer V and just like getting in there and like placing color and blending it out. I like it for highlighting my high points of my eyebrow. I like it for highlighting my nose and my cheekbones and here. I mean, basically it's quite multi-purpose as well. So this is the brush. It also has the silver handle and as you can see, a dense domey crease brush. Last but not the least from this set is an eyeliner brush. This is the angular eyeliner brush and I haven't used this for applying gel liners or anything per se. I have used this when I want an eyeliner look, but I don't want to go through the trouble of putting a gel eyeliner on any kind of eyeliner. So I just dip this into my black eyeshadow. Black. I didn't even say black. I said black. I dip this in my black eyeshadow and I place it really close to my upper lash line so it looks like an eyeliner look, but it's not. You see what I'm getting at. So this is the angular brush. It's dirty because I've used it. So you can tell that I have used these and I'm not just making shit up. So that's the 7-piece high technique brush set. I will leave the link to buy these on the screen and in the info box down below so you can check it out. And as for my recommendation for this, I really recommend the eye brushes for that matter. I really recommend these 3 eye brushes and this blush brush. Although I don't think they sell it separately, so you will have to buy it in a set. For starters, I think it's not bad. I would give it a 6.5 out of 10, you know, for usage purpose, because I like most of the brushes, just don't like 2 of them. Let's move on to the next brush set, which is the Princess brush set. And they are these little tiny cute freaking adorable rose gold and pink brush set. I mean, I know it's called Princess, but it's over the top with the princessy feel. So this set of brushes has again 3 face brushes and 5 eye brushes. So basically that's a set of 8 brushes in total. So these are the face brushes and these are the eye brushes and I really like them. Okay, so basically this is the set of brushes that I have used more than anything else because I fell in love with it and I will tell you why. So let's start with the face brushes first. Starting with the foundation brush, which is a flat top foundation brush, and I really like it. I really like flat top foundation brushes. In fact, I've used this for my application today. Actually, all the brushes that I said I really liked and have used it in the past, I have used all of those brushes on my face, so you can tell how much it works. This is a simple flat top brush. It's quite dense and it works beautifully with liquid foundations, and it even blends in my concealer quite well, which I have used this to blend in my concealer today. It does shed a bit because I have washed these I think 3 to 4 times. They do shed a little bit, obviously. I don't know why, but the quality is pretty good. I really like the quality of these. They don't look flimsy. The handles are not flimsy. I have gotten it a little bit dirty because I keep throwing this in here and there and I carry it around a lot. But the quality is not flimsy. I like the quality of this brush. It is so smooth. I know a 2-3 hair is just like coming off, but regardless, this brush works beautifully with foundation. It really blends it in and you don't have to work too much with it. You can just like go through it once, probably tap it in and you're done. You don't have to like keep at it till it's like sunk in your skin, right? So yeah, definitely like this one. The second one is also my favorite because it's the contouring brush. Like I said, I love this brush. Ever since I got it in the parcel, like literally it's been August, September, October, November, and now we're starting in December. So 4 months continuously I have used this for contouring. Why? I know it has like stray hair here and there probably, but that doesn't really bother me. Why? Because this brush has a thinner surface than the other brush that I showed you, the other contouring brush. It's quite, you know, if you run your fingers through it, you know that it's not as dense as you'd like for contouring, because for powders you can place it, blend it, and it's still there, stay there. But with this, if you place it, blend it, it just disappears because it's that dense. So yeah, I really like this contour brush. As you can tell, I'm very excited to talk about it. You can also tell that I have used this. So yeah. The next brush is a powder brush, which I haven't used. I think I've only used this once for my powder application. But I really like this because it's not overly dense. It's just the right amount of density. And it's sparsely placed. The brushes, I like that it has that dome effect. You can even use this for your blush, you can use this for your powder products, you can use it as a setting brush for your under eye. Multi-purpose brush. And I really like the fact that these are all very compact and not like long ass brushes, so it's very easy to travel with. Let's move on to the eye brushes. I'm going to start with the ones that I use the most and then to the ones that I haven't used. So the ones that I use the most are these angular eyeliner brushes. This is the wider angular brush and this is the smaller angular brush. Starting with the smaller angular brush, I use this for my gel liner application, which is perfect, and you can see it's already dirty because I've used it today. The fact that it is so thin and is so tiny makes it so easy for me to apply my eyeliner, and I have used this today to apply my gel eyeliner and I really love it. The wider angular brush I use for filling in my eyebrows because also again it's flat but it's wide and it's thin and it works perfect to fill my eyebrows. And also I use this to sometimes set my gel eyeliner with black eyeshadow, which also I have done today. Duh. So love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. The third one is a flat eyeshadow brush. Now I don't particularly love this. I like it for certain eyeshadows like matte eyeshadows, but with sparkly or glittery eyeshadows which have a different texture other than matte, this doesn't work with it. I like it with matte eyeshadows because I have used this for applying the brown eyeshadow on my eyes today and it works amazing. And I even use the tip of this to blend my to smudge my eyeliner a little bit underneath my eye or over my eyeliner, whatever. For blending, smudging, matte eyeshadow application, this is great. But for anything else, like for inner highlight or eyebrow highlight or anything else, this doesn't really work. The next brush is also an eyeshadow brush, but this has a smaller surface compared to this one. We will compare these, and the density and the texture of both the brushes are very different. So basically the smaller eyeshadow brush works perfectly for inner corner highlight, brow bone highlight. If you want to add a little bit of sparkly pigment just in the center of your eye, this smaller eyeshadow brush works perfectly. The last one is this blending brush. This is a long tapered crease blending brush. I think that's what you call it. I like this one as well. I have a similar brush. That's why I haven't used this one, because I know it's going to work the same way. This is perfect for placing your color at a particular area in your crease, probably like in the middle of your crease, and to blend it out. And you know, if you want to just blend like a certain area, like here, like a little bit outer V thing happening, it's perfect for those kind of areas. This brush set is awesome, so I would give this a 9 out of 10. The last brush is this single chunky foundation brush. Let me just take the packaging out. Yeah, so this is a chunky foundation brush, and I have used this also with BB creams, liquid foundations. Yeah, I think that's it. BB creams and liquid foundations, and and also CC creams, and this works beautifully. Also, I like the fact that it's so tiny and it can just throw it in one of my makeup bags. You must be thinking I throw things around a lot, which I do. So basically this is a chunky foundation brush, as the name suggests. This has a nice round top surface and it's quite dense, but you can see that the bristles are not very long, they're very short and they're all very dense. So basically this works perfectly for like blending in your BB cream, CC cream so seamlessly without having streaks or anything. Why I stress on the word BB and CC cream is because when I go for traveling, sometimes when I go to the hills and stuff, I don't carry foundations because you're only there for the weekend or not, you're just going there to chill. So I don't carry foundations or makeup. I just take my CC cream or BB cream and I just use this to blend it all in, because sometimes with my hand I just can't do it. I can't blend stuff with my hands, okay? I just can't. I used to be able to before, but when I got the hold of using brushes for everything, these fingers are useless for makeup. So I like this for blending in your BB cream, CC cream. It blends in so seamlessly and it is so effortless to use this because you just have to go done. Throw it away, go about doing your thing. I would give this brush a 8 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up because that way I'll know that you liked it. Also click that red subscribe button right under this video and that little bell, do you see around it? Yeah, click that too because I upload every 2 weeks, so you'll get a notification every time I do. Ain't that awesome? Also, if you have anything else to share, comment down below. I love chatting with you guys, it's fun. All my social media links will be on the screen and the info box down below, so make sure you check that out. Follow me if you're not already. Thank you again for watching and I'll see you next time.